Hello everyone, welcome to General Orlando 327 plays Final Fantasy XIII, Episode 9. So we are just about through my least favorite part of the game, because I hate these things, these bombs, I hate this area, I just generally hate this place. Whoops, you know what, I don't think I got the treasure sphere. So, last time I ended just short of the end of the chapter because otherwise we would have gone massively over just trying to get through these enemies around this circle and then the last of enemies we had to fight. Oh, you know what? I didn't need to go that way. Oh well. That's fine. Let's see. So, let's do this right. Okay, I can't remember. Oh, this is fine. Slash burns. Okay, started this.
Let's get this over with.
So one bomb, so this is okay. Otherwise, I would have switched to a saboteur for the meal, but this is fine. Meant to get a bottle of water. Oh well. I could probably get one during one of the cutscenes. Let's take advantage of the stagger period. That way, both debuffs should be on both targets. And then we should be able to take this out. Stagger, and then get this one mostly dead before the stagger period ends. The natives fall out of it. Nice. This one. Okay, so we need to be careful here not to start this battle. Although apparently they're not going to come out today. Usually they come out, but whatever.
Guess what is out of the question?
We could do that battle and just come back through the easy way, but not being much of a purpose. Made a mistake there. I was too busy thinking about the other battle and not getting things set up for the rest of the fight. Oh well. Maybe I can put deep projectile. Thank you. This is the battle last episode that I wasted the preemptive strike on that time, too. Oh well. Didn't waste it as badly this time, anyway. No, it wasn't. That was the one on the opposite side with the two. And yeah. Of course, they have to be that far apart. There we go. Then they come together, and then they're on opposite sides. Cool.
Bullseye.
That worked out really well. So glad I did that for the extra CP there. Yep. Uh-huh. That was a waste. Oh well. But now we can get out of here. And move on to Chapter 5. Of course, we have one tough fight ahead of us first, but we can do it. I thought it was 2 soldiers and 3 bombs. Yeah, that's fine. So let's go ahead and spend our CP up. Got real far there. Oops, you know what I did here that was dumb? Run away. Okay, don't run away. Well, let's see if we can do this without a force all. I mean, we can, but it's probably not a good idea to try it. Well, that was pointless. Have I mentioned how much I hate this area? Because I really hate it. Like, really, really, really hate it. Okay, Fortisol. I don't really need a Decepticol, but it does make things easier, and I have a ton of them. So let's use it. Take down these bombs. Here.
Follow the old man's lead.
Yeah, if you could just, target the one that I'm actually trying to kill, that would be great. Yeah, no kidding. Agree with Vanille on that one.
You must be tired, huh?
We gotta sleep somewhere. This look okay?
Yeah. Fine by me. All set. Okay, good night.
Not a care in the world.
Oh!
What?
Do not cross this line. Understood?
Grow up.
And good night again.
Did you just go to sleep already?
Delete that.
Still a kid.
Couldn't run if you wanted to.
Look at you! Wonder what's under the hood of that thing.
Keep your pants on. You'll get a peek soon enough. Just try and behave.
I'm not gonna make any promises.
Cheeky boy, aren't you? We'll see how long that lasts.
He's come to meet you. Halt!
You must be Snow. Sid Raines, Brigadier General of the fleet.
Hi, Sid. Thanks for the escort.
Apologies. I just had a few questions to
This,
ask.
by the way, is my favorite Sid in the entire Final Fantasy
If it
franchise.
works like they tell us, that means she must have fulfilled her focus.
Sarah!
Fulfilled her focus. As a tainted pulse l'Cie, that is.
You think she was out to hurt Cocoon?
I'd hardly be alone if I did. When it comes to Pulse, who could claim to know anything? I need the truth, for the sake of Cocoon.
The sake of Cocoon. We're from Cocoon. Shipping us out, purging innocent people. That's how you lend us a hand?
Those are the Sanctum's methods. The public fears what it doesn't know. It's grown tired of living in constant terror of these threats from the world below. So, the Sanctum devised a plan for you, Lassie.
I'll bet.
A public execution. The people don't know any better. Strike down the phantoms before their eyes, and they sleep like babes.
No!
Alright folks, I'm going to get up real quick and get a bottle of water. So if you hear any side noise, I apologize.
You'll never catch them.
I see. We'll need your help then, won't we?
Sarah.
You're kidding, right?
I mean it.
You can't drop the breakup bomb like that. Being alone's all right, I guess. Yep. Always was until we met. Then we did. And now I know there's something better. Being with you. We've come too far to quit now.
It's not your choice.
You really want to leave me?
I don't want to. I have to. Listen, it's over. Please, just stay away from me.
What happened? At least tell me that. If it was something I did, just say it.
Okay. Look. Branded by Pulse. I'm a Lassie. Enemy of Cocoon. Danger to us all. Get it now? You're my enemy. Goodbye.
Sarah! Sarah, where are you?
Alright, so we're actually in the past right now. I actually missed most of those cutscenes the first time that I played through this game, so I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, what's going on?
What's with the long face? You and Sarah have a fight?
That's all you have to do to trigger the end of this little interactive cutscene.
Sarah! What is your focus? Lassie have a focus, right? I'll go with you. Help you do it. Just let me.
No! If you're with me, the Sanctum
I will be with you.
No matter what, we've come too far to quit now.
I don't know. I don't know my focus. I'm gonna be a monster.
Not if I'm here. I'll protect you. We'll figure this out. Do it together, okay?
Okay. If it's true what they say,
Yeah.
when we're finished, I'll turn to crystal.
Don't worry. When the Seed complete their focus, they're blessed with the gift of eternity. They wouldn't call it eternity if you died. You'll see. You and me will always be together.
Even if death is all that she had waiting, nothing would have changed. Sarah was brave enough to face it.
Don't really want to watch all those again, so let's just save here.
Can't believe we made it.
That'll slow down pursuit.
But aren't there troops on this side? We can't relax just yet.
Right. We press on. I'll take point. You watch our backs.
Actually, why don't you let me take point?
Because you're so weak that like one hit will kill you.
It's not a question of can or can't.
Now you're learning. Keep your eyes front. I'll watch the rear.
Got it.
I hope all of the enemies come from the rear. Hope is in charge. We're all doomed.
Got your back. You call.
Yeah. Let's do this first. Alright, a little Presterium spending. So, from starting with Chapter 5, now that we're in Chapter 5, We're in chapter 5, by the way. Now that we're in chapter 5, from here through chapter 8, each chapter is dedicated to each individual party. It's not going to be like chapter 4 where we're bouncing back between Vanille and Saz and Lightning and Hope. So this chapter is all Lightning and Hope. Next chapter will be Vanille and Saz, and then onward from there. I don't need anything here. So here goes.
No holding back.
As much as I joke about Hope being a wuss, it's actually not too bad for the majority of this area. Mostly because a lot of this Lightning could probably carry by herself, so. And her AI is pretty simple. She's either slashing or nuking, one or the other. I don't use her as a medic very much. And when I do, I tend to use the double dose paradigm so that they're both medics, so that I can just get out of it really quickly and carry on. Oh yeah, preemptive strike.
Just another battle. Go chasing after enemies. It's a surefire way to get ambushed. You couldn't have killed him. There.
No problem.
I don't know if I've talked about the Commando's launch ability yet, but it's very, very. I mean, I know I talked about it when we first gained it a little bit, but as far as in combat goes,
Have you ever been here before? On duty, I mean.
No, I haven't. This area is covered by the Woodlands Observation Battalion. You scared?
Not really. I'm ready to fight if I have to.
To keep you safe. I'll want it back.
Lightning. I'm glad I followed you. By myself, I would have had no chance.
I love how the hilt of her switchblade there is very similar to the blade on her, or to the handle on her gun blades.
Trust me to cover your tail. And
I like
stay
the way they
focused on moving
stylized
forward.
that. Anyway, I was talking about launch. So launch is a very useful commando skill that basically, for most non-flying enemies, you can, once they're staggered, a commando can just toss them up into the air and keep them basically out of the battle for however long it takes for them to go up and back down. Thing is, when you hit them while they're in the air, they kind of hold in place for a while. So there's a technique called juggling that that is utilized. We'll use it here in a little bit when we fight a couple of particular monsters, but that basically the idea is to keep it in the air as long as possible so that it doesn't have a chance to come back down and use whatever attacks it would normally use.
Just like I planned.
The nice thing about it is that if you time things properly, even after it's staggered, you can still keep it in the air for a certain amount of time. Theoretically, indefinitely. I've done it so that I can actually get it to the next stagger period before, but I'm not real good at juggling. Most of the time, I don't need it in my games. Just the way I have set up my tactics, most of the time it's not strictly necessary. It's useful for the time that I needed it, and then I was done with it. And most of the time, by the time that you care, it's not gonna, the enemy's either gonna be dead or so close to dead that it doesn't matter anymore. Which is why it's only useful in particular situations outside of the stagger period. And during the stagger period, most things, will stagger when they're in the middle of an attack if they get interrupted. So. I am not entirely sure how that blitz stopped the Fraglies from attacking, but whatever, I'll take it. I was a little bit nervous because of that, but we got this. If that done its charge attack a little bit sooner, I might have had to heal there, but... And again, only because Hope is leader! Woohoo!
The military uses this place for bioweapons research. Lots of angry teeth and claws.
No holding back.
This class of monsters typically looks worse than it really is. Just because they have that glowing thing that they do that makes it look like you're gonna get yourself killed real fast, but you're actually usually pretty fine. They're actually much worse in 10-2 than they are in this game. They have some really powerful magic in 10-2. 10-2. I meant 13-2. Y'all knew that. Sorry, this is my 6th episode that I'm filming today. Over the course of the last 10 hours. Trying to get ahead a little bit. And when I say a little bit, I will probably be about a month and a half ahead at this point, so. After I finish this episode anyway. So, I need to heal up because between the Thextron and Flurry of Fire, this could be nasty otherwise. Although he didn't get off his charge attack, so we might be okay. But now this thing's powered up with Flurry of Fire, so... Doesn't matter if we can stagger it before he gets it off. Nope. Not gonna happen. Still doesn't really matter. We're still gonna kill it, but that could have taken out lightning. See, I really wish I had two commandos in here, because there are so many like weak enemies that a pair of blitzes could just take out most of the field in a lot of these fights. And when I say a pair of blitzes, I mean 2 commandos doing a pair of blitzes. Alrighty, so this is the direction they want us to go. This is the direction that there's a behemoth guarding a treasure. So which way do we go? We go towards the behemoth. Alright, we're gonna pull it. We are not gonna pull it. That didn't go as well as I planned.
We can't just rush into this.
You kinda can. If I wanted to be cautious, I could switch to Super Soldier, but who needs to be cautious? It's only a behemoth. I hope you were supposed to stagger it there. Thank you. That's the type of enemy that we would typically try to juggle. Okay, well, let's get the sphere here. That was supposed to be a lot easier because I was intending to pull it and then get a preemptive strike, but whatever. Not like it was a real challenge. If I was really having trouble, I could have just switched to Super Soldier and let Hope
What is it?
buff with Protect and
We need to
Shell,
hide.
but actually, honestly, all you really need is Protect.
They don't seem like they're even looking for us. I mean, we're Lassie and we're on the loose.
SciComm's keeping it all under wraps. They don't want their failure publicized. Better to lose us than lose their pride.
So the other soldiers don't know about us, right?
Right. They don't know anything about any fugitives. Over here. Keep calm. We don't need to rush.
Meh.
Concentration's important, but never lose sight of what's happening around you.
That's fine. Yeah, this is fine.
I can do this.
Wow, this will be easy. Now watch, I get wiped. If I get wiped out of this battle, I need to hang up my hat as a YouTuber.
Way to go.
Either that or I really need to go all out with the just having everybody make fun of me for being bad at things. Good, I don't have to hang up my hat. Mostly because I'm not wearing a hat, so, you know, that would, I think, require scalping at this point. Thank you. Hopefully he'll turn around. This one's a little bit harder to get a preemptive strike because it's really tight thingy. So, and he starts so close to you that he doesn't necessarily have a reason to turn around. Turn around. He's not going to do it. Alright, well, fine. Okay, we'll handle this the same way we did the last one. Yeah, just if Lightning and Hope could not stand so close together, that would be great. Because then he'll just hit both of you in one swipe. And of course I'm controlling the one character that doesn't move when he attacks. You can kind of finagle the camera angles a little bit to try to maneuver your lead, your party leader sometimes, but
How about this, Light?
but when you're using a caster like Hope that's not gonna move when he casts, then it doesn't work. Even Saz like backs up as he's casting, so if you have the camera angle like turned the direction that you want him to back up in, then you can move him slowly, but Hope and Vanille just stand there. Alright, so this one is a little bit... I don't remember this being a little bit of a challenge sometimes. Really depends on when... because these are a lot like the drone enemies that they're going to power up at just about the same time, which means if both of them use their flurry of fire like on the same character at the same time, that's pretty much guaranteed KO. But if we can take one of them out, then we'll be good to go. Or at least stagger it, then it won't be able to get off its flurry of fire attack. There we go. Switch slash burn to finish this. We're actually doing pretty well. Even if it does get a flurry of fire attack, I don't think it'll kill either of us. There we go. Yeah, I think it's gonna get it off before it staggers, so but never know. There we go. Nice. I'll take it. Booyah. Alright, so let's upgrade his weapon. Straight up 6-point magic bomb? I'll take it. We lose our critical shield ability, but meh. Oh no, that was the five points of damage reduction. still not a huge deal at this point. Like I said, as much as I joke about Hope being squishy and therefore this is, you know, awful that he's the leader, it's really not a big deal. This time, because I just spent all that CP, we probably don't really have to worry about healing up right now. Really hoping to kill that before I got a chance to do that. Oh, this is fun.
We can win this.
There we go.
It's one of the bulkhead Fossey. Stay on guard.
Come at me.
Time to move.
Now climb me farther. Like just a little bit farther. Or don't. Whatever. Alright, fine. I'm having really bad luck with preemptive strikes here today. Usually, I don't have nearly as much trouble getting a preemptive strike. Didn't actually want to use that. I meant to use one piece. Although now I don't need it because, well, I'm healed. Oh boy.
How about this, light? Be ready for the next fight.
If I hadn't had Protect on for that when he did that hurl up into the air thing, that could potentially
Gotta be stronger.
not quite lethal to hope, but if I had been hurt too much, if I hadn't been maintaining my health, it would have been. Without Protect on. That's why I cast Protect at the beginning of that.
I wonder how the others are doing.
Saz and Vanille? Who knows? Even if they got away, they'll get caught eventually. Then they'll have to choose. Resist or surrender.
Surrender. Do you think he's still alive?
You mean Snow?
He who shall
He's
not
too
be named.
stubborn to die. And that's his best quality. He's arrogant and chummy from the get-go. He thinks he's everybody's pal. Never liked him much. He leads around a bunch of kids. Gang called Nora.
Where'd they get the name Nora?
It's a stupid acronym. Their little code stands for no obligations, rules, or authority. Must be nice.
It's irresponsible.
Well then.
We've got a ways before the next save point. I'm going to call this episode early. Just because I can. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys the next time. Have a great day.